English can be a third language because each and every ethnicity have their own language, so that Burmese, our native language, become the second language, and the English become the third one. Yeah.
Oh,
Mm.
yeah, that's great actually, because your English so good.
Not very, but still improving.
You're talking so fast, and your pronunciation is really good. And how's your English good actually?
Watching movies, maybe trying to look at those podcasts online, trying to mimic the idea of how they actually
Mm.
speak. I usually watch those BBC podcasts and BBC News on a daily basis. So if I try and
Oh,
watch,
this is so common.
yeah, if you do that, if you listen to those and mimic the idea of how they speak, your tongue begun to practice in that way, and learning, of course, the international phonetic alphabets to pronounce correct
That's
names.
great.
Yeah.
Mm. Well, actually, I also listened a lot of podcasts from BBC News, BBC Learning English, and so on. Yeah, it's really useful actually.
Your English is really good too. But I'm sorry, I'm mispronouncing country again. Uzbekistan, I think so.
Uzbekistan.
Uzbek. I'm quite Uzbek. Yeah. So your main language is currently Russian, correct?
No, it's Uzbek.
Uzbek. Uh, Are there any differences
The
to
second one is Russian.
Uzbeks and Russia in Russian? Are there
What? Come again, please.
yeah? Are there any differences between Russian and Uzbek?
Yeah, of course. Russian is really like a second language in my country, and every single person can speak in this language. But the Uzbek is our native language. But the difference is really huge. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So when I listen to your accent, I don't really hear any kind of Russian accent involving in your accent. That's really impressive because when Russian people speak English, it's really terrifying.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
really terrifying.
Yeah, I can
They're trying to, just
feel it.
insult
But
someone
I
and
have
they're
a
actually,
Russian accent when I'm talking in this language, in that language actually. When I start talking in Russian, I have Russian accent. When I start talking in Uzbek, I have Uzbek accent. So yeah,
that's a good one. That's a good one.
it depends.
Yeah. Can you teach me some Russian words? I just know about a little, like, greeting yourself. Um, Здравствуйте, меня зовут Gordon. Приятно познакомиться. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh,
I don't really know the idea of how to actually expand my knowledge on Russian. I think it's really hard, especially the accent.
well, what kind of words you want to learn?
I mean, about speaking, basically, when trying to meet those Russian girls and Russian guys, I want to be able to speak with them. Yeah, sometimes they're trying to, I want to know how they insult someone or like that. Sometimes
Oh,
I don't understand what they are saying, so I'm trying to understand what kind of, you know, they're saying. Sometimes, they're cursing or something like
wow. I don't wanna learn teach you of course,
that. Not
that's
curse,
so rude.
not cursing in Russian. I mean, how to respond properly in a polite way, or how to, say something in polite way in Russian.
Well, you can ask them what they are talking about yourself or something like that. Like you can say, что вы только что сказали?
It's really long. It's really hard for me. Stillus? Sorry, can you repeat that?
Or or this one, let me think, please. Знай свое место. Давай это.
Mm-hmm.
Знай, знай,
Zanai.
знай свое место.
By
Знай,
Zanai.
знай,
Zanai.
знай свое
Zavayok.
Свое.
Sivayok.
Свое. Without K in the end.
Srakand.
Without K in the end.
Srakay.
Свое.
Oh, sorry. It's only приятно познакомиться. Спасибо большое.
До свидания.